There's not exactly election fever on the streets of Kiev, but many still know this is an important election. In recent years, Ukrainians have been divided by conflict in the cities and war in the east. There's now a chance to elect a president who can heal the economy and stand up to Russia. Katya and Roman live in a quiet suburb by the river with their son, Artyom. They believe the country needs an accomplished politician in charge.
My
female intuition tells me that such a strong, forceful woman as Yulia Tymoshenko will never betray us. She will never leave us. She will stay doing her best.
Yulia Tymoshenko is one of the most recognizable faces of Ukrainian politics. But despite a high profile at home and abroad, she's not popular with everyone here and has been struggling in the polls. She's a former Prime Minister and one of the leaders of the Orange Revolution of 15 years ago. But she's also seen the ugly side of politics. An investigation into her time as Prime Minister saw her convicted of abuse of power 8 years ago. It was seen as a smear attempt by her rival and then President Viktor Yanukovych. Advised by one Paul Manafort, later chairman of Donald Trump's US presidential campaign. Before being jailed himself in the United States for tax and bank fraud. Tymoshenko served 3 years before she was released in 2014. Months later, she lost a presidential runoff, although she was still suffering from ill health after her time in prison. This time round, she has a far more dynamic presence.
Both she and President Poroshenko, they represent the older elite. Okay, they represent the older generation in politics. But they are still, they are politicians who has the vision, who has possibility to lead the country.
Her last rally in the capital Kiev was a raucous affair. But will the confidence of the faithful be reflected by the electorate at large?
She's a battle-hardened political campaigner. She's also well known in the West, in Brussels and in Washington. But is Yulia Tymoshenko a face from the past when Ukraine really wants a different future? Francis Collings, TRT World in Kiev, Ukraine.